Hey guys, this is Chris with I Want That Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the ambidextrous charging handle from Next Level Armament. Now this guy has a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $80. I'm sure if you do a little bit of looking you might find it a little cheaper, but for the most part that's about what you're going to pay for this guy. Now it is marketed towards use in cold weather when you got to wear gloves, if you've got a larger scope, you need some extra clearance on your rifle, or just quite simply for the fact that you're a lefty. Now it is manufactured of a 7075 hard anodized aluminum. It's a very nice finish, even coat. The finish does differ a little bit for the charging handle itself and the ears, if you will. The ears are a little, I think they're just a little different material, or just coated a little differently. So you can see a little bit of a difference, but it's not enough to really notice. It's advertised as having very aggressive ears, so it's easy to get a hold of. Again, for gloved hands or extra clearance or just being a lefty. And it also, they advertise it as having fewer moving parts, so it really is a one-of-a-kind charging handle. My first impressions, the thing came in the mail and I pulled it out, and actually my first thought was, holy crap, this thing is big. When you stack this guy up against the standard charging handle, I'll show you here, you can see that it is quite a bit wider. And so it does make for a very different experience. Once you, and honestly, when you look at it, when you pull it out of the package, you think, man, this thing's just going to hang out over the edge for days. And once you get it installed, it's really not that bad. It's not that noticeable, and it's actually very comfortable. I was very impressed with the overall look of the charging handle. It does look very cool, and I was very impressed with the finish, in the fact that it's not just kind of ambidextrous, in that I can't hold this one down and push this one back, or hold this one down and push this one back. It is truly geared so that if one pulls back, the other has to pull back, no matter what side you're working with and no matter what angle you're working with. It's very well done, and that's something that I was pretty impressed with. As far as likes, it is very easy to get a hold of. If you've got this guy in your rifle, you can catch the side of it, no matter really how you're holding the rifle. If you go 2 fingers, 1 finger, your pinky, even if you were doing knife hands to it or something along those lines, for one reason or another. It's very, very high engagement, very easy to get a hold of. I also really like the fact that it just looks great on the rifle. It gives you a few style points. It's a very nice looking, very functional item. And of course, it's a huge plus if you're lefty and you don't want to have to hook both fingers over every time. You can just catch the side of it and you can go, and it's fantastic. As far as dislikes go, I don't really have any with the functionality. It really is a fantastic product. My only dislike that I have about it really is the price point. I think I would expect to see something like this priced in the $50 to $60 range rather than the $80 range. Do I think it's worth it? Ultimately, yes. For the fit and finish, and everything, and the gearing, and just how nicely made it is, yes, it is worth it. As far as my overall rating, I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5 stars. And again, it loses that half star primarily because of the price point. But besides that, I really can't find any reason to be unhappy with it. It's a solid performing charging handle. It does what it's supposed to do, and I don't know if it's going to come off my rifle anytime soon. I'll still be keeping my other as a backup, but I think this is the one that's going to stay on my primary for a while. So go ahead and check out the links in the description below. Those will take you over to their website as well as their Facebook page. Get on over there and take a look and see if there's something for you. Today's review was brought to you by OregonShooters.com. You can see I am an Oregonian. That's OregonShooters.com, spelled with a U. If you get over there and take a look, especially if you're here in Oregon and checking things out, it's a great place to stay informed and get some good information. But please do keep checking back here on a weekly basis for more reviews of awesome products just like this one that will make you say, I want that.